Over 2 years ago at World of Concrete 2019, Bosch announced a new line of tools that all featured significant power boost, heat management, longer run times, high-speed charging, and cartoon personas. For real. And then Bosch kind of went silent. Recent rumors suggested that Bosch is finally about to release their Megawatt Crew, mercifully renamed PROFACTOR, this February. And before we could get any information from Bosch, a retailer just leaked everything. And now we have details and prices on all 8 tools. Tool fans, Bosch is back. Let's go. Today we finally got specs and prices on some of the most exciting tools to ever come out of Germany. Sorry, Festival. Let's start with what makes these tools PROFACTOR tools. First of all, they're all powered by Bosch's Core 18-volt battery platform that features advanced cell technology, including their CoolPack 2.0 system, and they're filled with them sweet 21700 cells. I'll include a link in the corner to our detailed video on these batteries if you want to know more. Along with the release of the PROFACTOR line comes 2 new Core 18-volt batteries that are optimized specifically for PROFACTOR tools, including an 8 amp hour and a 12 amp hour battery, which is going to be a godsend to current Bosch owners who have been begging for more amp hours. As for the tools themselves, they all feature something Bosch calls bi-turbo brushless technology, which doesn't involve one turbo, let alone 2, that the name would suggest. Instead, it pairs a new brushless motor and a powerful drivetrain with magnets and optimized electronics that take advantage of these new PROFACTOR Core 18-volt batteries. Short version, special tool, special battery, insane performance. Got it? Let's get to the tools, starting with the Hitman. This is the Bosch GBH 18V34CQN 18-volt Hitman SDS-Plus 1¼ inch rotary hammer. Why Hitman? Because it will kill someone for money. Duh. The new SDS-Plus rotary hammer also has 2 bigger SDS-MAX brothers in 9/16 inch for mid-level hits and 1 7/8 inch for when you need a 2-inch hole in your victim. The SDS-Plus hammer brings to the job 4.3 foot-pounds of impact energy, including much appreciated kickback control tech, and weighs in at only 10.8 pounds. It has a cool on-tool display that lets you manage tool performance for immediate feedback and control, but it can also wirelessly connect to Bosch's Toolbox app with an optional module. It's got an anti-vibration handle and vario lock positioning, which rotates and locks chisels to specific angles based on the job. These are sincerely impressive numbers for an 18-volt rotary hammer. But his SDS-MAX big brothers are even more impressive. They both include all the same features, but the 1 9/16 inch SDS-MAX version delivers 5.2 foot-pounds of energy impact and weighs in at only 13.4 pounds. And the 1 7/8 inch version delivers a staggering 9.6 foot-pounds of impact energy and weighs in at a more stout 19.6 pounds. The 1¼ inch SDS-Plus PROFACTOR Hitman rotary hammer will cost $449 bare or in a kit, which we don't have a price for yet. The 1 9/16 SDS-MAX version will cost $499 bare or $799 with a pair of 8 amp hour batteries and a charger. The true Hitman of the bunch, the 1 7/8 inch SDS-MAX monster, will cost $799 bare or $999 with 2 8 amp hour batteries and a charger. Moving on to the Spitfire, a German angle grinder being sold to Americans with the name of a British single-seat fighter plane. Bosch, we're international. This is the Bosch GWS 18V13CB14 18-volt Spitfire 5 to 6 inch angle grinder. It claims to have the same power of a 13 amp corded grinder. Now, safety is a primary concern with angle grinders, and Bosch has you covered. It features kickback control for when your disc gets binded, restart protection, and a clever drop control system that will shut the grinder off if you drop it. Now, I can't tell yet if it will sense the drop and stop it before it lands on your feet or after it senses your toes flying across the rim. Just in case, I'd wear proper PPE, and that includes steel-toe shoes. It also features spiral bevel gears for smooth transfer of power and vibration control handle with 2 positions. It's available with either their traditional 7/8 inch mount or with their new X-Lock toolless mounting system. The standard mount Spitfire will cost $229 bare tool or $379 with 1 8 amp hour PROFACTOR Core 18 battery and charger. The X-Lock version will cost $249 bare or $399 in the same kit. Next up, the Surgeon, a name synonymous with ultimate precision given to a type of tool with a history of being the least precise way to cut a board. This is the Bosch GCM18V 12 GDC N14 18-volt Surgeon 12-inch dual bevel glide miter saw. This glide arm design has been my absolute favorite since it was revealed 11 years ago. Instead of the saw rolling on rails that protrude from the back of the saw, it moves on 6 hinges with the blade and body connected by 2 arms with articulating joints. It means not only can it sit closer to a wall, but it also looks amazing. This version has an insane 4.7-inch depth of cut and 15.7-inch cross cut. More importantly, this is the first version to be battery powered. And because it's part of the PROFACTOR series, it has their non-turbo bi-turbo system that does a great job of taking advantage of the PROFACTOR core 18-volt batteries. I want this. I'm not going to dance around the subject. The rest of these tools are a great sign that Bosch is back and ready to compete. But this saw is my dream miter saw. I'm going to get one. But I'm going to have to save my pennies first because it's going to be $749 as a bare tool and $899 with one 8-amp-hour battery and charger. And finally, we have a few circular saws called the Strong Arm, presumably in relation to their sales tactics.
I'm just saying, it'd be a shame if you bought a DeWalt instead and something happened to your roses. That's not a euphemism. I'm gonna step on your flowers.
This is the Bosch GKS 18V 25 GCN 18-volt Strong Arm 7.25-inch circular saw. And thanks to the PROFACTOR designation, it's got lots of turbo power thanks to its high-performance motor and drivetrain, which everyone wants in a circular saw. It's got a cool one-touch depth adjustment you can do with one hand, 2.5-inch cut capacity, which allows you to easily cut through 2x material across the entire bevel range, which I think is 50 degrees, which is super nice. Like the rest of the PROFACTOR tools, it can connect to the Bosch Toolbox app with the optional module, which will give you all kinds of performance feedback. Now, the saw will come with one of 2 different base plates. One is a normal base plate, presumably made of something hard, while the other is this awesome track-compatible plate that's compatible with Bosch's own track system, along with several of their competitors, which is also cool, but comes at a cost. The Bosch Strong Arm with a normal plate will be $219 bare or $369 with one 8-amp-hour PROFACTOR battery and charger. The track-compatible Strong Arm will be $279 bare or $429 with the same kit. The last and final member of the Bosch PROFACTOR mob is their all-new Plunge Cut Track Saw, which we saw at World of Concrete 2020. Man, I miss traveling to shows. The saw's track guidance system provides exact adjustments for precision end-to-end cuts and plunge cuts. The cuts are table saw quality with virtually no splinters. It's also got this crazy 0.4-inch distance from the blade to the edge, so it can cut right along a wall if that's what you need. It also has a clever eco mode that can extend your battery up to 30%, and of course, it's got all the previous mentioned bi-turbo superpowers, so it's got the power, function, and capabilities to accomplish a very specific job. This is a 5.5-inch track saw with a particular set of skills, and the only tool in their new mob without a name. So if Bosch will hear me out, this saw should be called the Liam. Let me know if you got a better idea in the comments below. Now, according to their preview page, all of these tools are coming in February. According to Amazon, they'll all be released on February 1st. But we've also heard from some retailers that they're being told March. So, when can you finally get your hands on these tools? Well, we don't know. But so far, it looks like these new Bosch PROFACTOR tools, at least on paper, may just be worth the wait. To make sure you don't miss any power tool news, be sure to like and subscribe, and catch us this Friday for the Power Tool Week in Review.